Here's the thing. Would it be a cat
All right,
girl or
so
a cat lady?
don't. So last time was a long time ago.
Yep.
Right.
3 weeks.
And
It's been a month.
so it was a short session because my internet died.
Oh, yeah.
So basically all that happened was you got a job in the capital of Nardul and you teleported to there and got a hotel and that's it. You like that? It's not stopping just because I'm not hitting push to talk anymore. It's still going.
Yeah, I remember that. We were really early, and the plan was to get jobs that weren't the job while we wait for the job. I said job a lot of times, but that is exactly what we planned.
Well, I didn't remember that, so I didn't really prepare anything. So,
glad you're invested.
Surprise.
There's so many conflicting ideas that I didn't know which one to pick. So you decide.
Well, basically,
what happens.
Last time,
well,
we
one
didn't
day
really do much.
Tabatsky walks into a building and starts asking you if God came down and offered you a human being instead of a cat girl. Would you take
thanks. But yeah, that was the idea. We got the fucking the hotel. I remember Adrian was just gone because he went to take a crap, but didn't say he was going to. But said he did.
Yeah, I have that in my
And then the plan was we would find work within the city for because it was going to take 3 weeks to get here. So we're going to work for 3 weeks basically and just chill until we get notified what the job is so that we can do the job. Because the whole idea was to not get here instantly. We did that anyways because travel prices were just extremely great for us teleportation-wise, and we couldn't pass it up. So now we're going to sell cocaine.
Fantasy.
First, you have to find it. And you had some, but you left it back where you came from.
So my nose is pretty good, so I'm sure I can sniff some out.
Okay.
No, it seems like Tanis wants to do something like that. The rest of us seemed disinterested in everything.
Did I try to set up a coke empire?
No, you kept saying we could find work anywhere, and kept dropping weird, we could find jewelry and sell it to.
Yeah, I was talking
people.
Thievery, not drugs. I'm not a vagabond.
Fucking.
Wow. I'm not a vagabond.
Put a step stool on the ground, man. Eventually, you'll get to
Bryce
the top.
is not a vagabond. He's a street urchin. That's very different.
It's an insult.
It's all the same to me.
It's an insult to urchins everywhere.
Dirty criminals. But yeah, that was the idea. That's all that happened. We were planning to get work, and then we went to sleep, basically. We didn't go anywhere yet.
Would you like to rest for the night, or now that you've secured the hotel, would you like to go out?
With a bang.
On the town.
I assumed I, at the very least, would probably want to chill for a night. So I'd be in the hotel room. Wait, you know what? Never mind, because the part of the hotel room I'm staying in is small as fuck.
Yeah.
So, you have 2 adjoined rooms. One is a bridal suite, and one is not.
Also, the name of the horse or the name of the hotel is.
Cut out hard there.
Horse and Heat.
A Horse and Heat is what it is. My bad.
Yeah, whoever named that's a dumbass.
It's got some sexual undertones there, bud.
Yes.
But
you said this town was full of nature and trees and buildings built within the trees, right?
Kind of, yeah. Almost everything is made out of wood, and some places kind of what would be log cabins are just series of trees kind of stitched together with branches and stuff.
And you also
I might be a little confused by some of this since I was, away pooping for 30 minutes.
We basically showed up in Hippieville. You also said there was a river?
Stereotype of the country.
We
Is there a
don't
river in the middle of town?
tribes.
What was that?
Is there a river going to the middle of town, you said?
Kind of, sort of, yeah, sure.
Alright, I'll be fishing.
I'm gonna look around because this is super neat and new to me.
I'm just going for relaxation while fishing, so I'm just gonna be chilling. I guess I would tell them, "Hey, I'm going fishing," and then I'd just kind of leave.
He do what he do.
So, those of you that are kind of just walking around, you probably have trouble kind of, like Valgate and Haltier were kind of sorted into like districts, which you kind of had like a sense of bearings about what to expect in different parts of the city. And here, you don't really get it. If there is an organization, you don't know what it is yet. So, but you don't really need that to enjoy kind of the sights of the town. There's smell of flowers as you like turn the corner. It's pretty nice, all things said.
Are there any brothels?
That's the smell.
Yes.
What are their names?
It smells earthy here.
Hopefully not a horse and more heat.
A horse and hotter heat.
The heated pony.
The heated pony. What was it originally called, though? Just Horse and Heat?
That's the name of the hotel, yeah.
That's where we're staying.
Is it like a hotel where you
paid
pay
for a
by
month.
the hour? Yeah, we paid for a month, but I have a feeling they pay by the hour.
It was 65 gold for the month is what the deal was.
You paid for half.
Did we? Okay.
No, I'm saying Kester paid for half.
Oh. I actually don't remember if I removed gold from my inventory or not for that. I would assume so.
Yeah, I did, probably.
Yeah, but you did because we made a big deal about making sure we told Adrian that we took money out of his.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, we took your
Why
money.
I remember that, I don't know.
We took taxes. We appropriated
Here
your wealth.
We gentrified his pocket.
We're living in his pocket now?
Mm-hmm.
Are we misgendering Kester?
Sorry.
I would expect nothing less of all of you.
I'm sorry. You're so stoic, I couldn't tell.
So you can find a brothel.
Don't let my my stony facade fool you. I'm a very delicate flower.
Can you let Bryce get his fucking dick wet? Jesus. Caleb was trying to get this man some time.
Are there any
Some
high
heated horses?
brothels?
Oh, specifying now. There's more than one.
Oh, yeah.
Or they
You
might use
find
magic.
an establishment with appropriate imagery and a kind of
girls.
somehow glowing sign that says the Enchanting Emerald.
Oh.
I wander in.
Oh my.
Consider me enchanted.
It's evening. Things are going. There's like lap dances happening.
Oh.
People are getting pulled into the back.
How
It's
far
a
are we
sight
going
to
to take this
behold.
roleplay, Caleb?
It certainly depends on what you're doing here.
Why are you enabling him?
What's your goal?
I'm going to look for an opportunity to steal from the richest looking man in here.
Okay.
It's a spicy
can I
little
have-
meatball.
steal, I mean, I'm going to hide in a corner and Or I'm going to try and sneak in the back and steal a costume.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Man, I'm glad I'm not there.
Let's roll perception to try to find a mark.
I like where this is going, only slightly.
Oh.
What's your strategy for getting past the bouncer to go into the back? You're gonna try to lie? You're gonna try to sneak?
I'm going to wait for one of the dancers to go into a back room and then change self into them and just quickly walk by and say, sorry, I'm late. And hopefully the guard doesn't realize my ruse, and then walk into the back and change into an outfit that's more appropriate.
Can you roll deception with advantage, please?
You betcha.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
You find yourself walking through a back hallway. Another nice lady gives you a smile as she passes you in the hall. You end up kind of seeing the door close as that you assume that's where she came from. So you sneak your way in there and you find a variety of costumes and props.
I will don the one that would look best on a tiefling.
Okay.
And then I will change into Jewel.
All right. And head back out.
Yep.
Let me roll. All right. Yeah, you're back out into the lobby. You notice one. So you've got a couple options here. There's this one overweight jolly man who has 3 women attending to him. You have there's a kind of nervous looking guy who is ordering a drink, and there is a well-dressed person who kind of looks like they just stepped in the door.
I will take the well-dressed person who just stepped in the door.
I don't think I've seen you around here.
Oh, well, that's because I'm new. I don't know what accent that is, but it's there.
Beautiful is what that was.
Thank you. Yeehaw.
Normal rate supply.
Oh, I'm a little bit on the exotic side, so a little bit of exotic rates, but I'm sure we can work something out.
He hands you a platinum and says, "Why don't you fetch us some drinks?"
Do you have a preference?
It surprised me.
Okay. When he fetched me a platinum, what did he pull it from?
He seemed to have that coin in particular, like in his breast pocket. But you didn't hear like a jingling of any other coins in that location.
This displeases me. All right, I will go and fetch the. What are the drinks, Caleb?
I mean, you can make anything up that you'd like.
I'd like some cheap but very strong liquor.
you just want like some tequila.
Yeah.
It's magic tequila, though.
It's colored green.
Mm.
Can I change the color? Is that doable?
Well, green is kind of the color of the establishment.
But my skin is purple, a deep purple, and I would like to try and change the drink. What spells do I have here?
If you have
Minor
prestidigitation,
illusion? No.
I feel like because it's kind of like something that you're gonna have to pick up and move.
Yeah.
Minor illusion is not gonna be super effective.
Oh, well. Okay, I will leave the color as green, and I will take them to my client. And sit down
Okay.
atop his thigh.
So what's your name?
This is making me uncomfortable.
Or just
Oh,
he
that
chose
makes
this
it
upon
worse.
himself.
The name's Jezebel. And as I say that, Caleb, I'm going to take a copper piece out of my
bosom.
yes.
Should we all leave for you and Caleb to really roleplay
No.
this?
And I'm going
the best way
to
possible.
I'm going to cast detect thoughts on this man.
He's detecting a
Why,
Oh.
yes, there's one right on his lap.
Okay. Can you pop up the spell description for me?
Jesus. Oh, that was good.
Nope,
I
that's the wrong one. Whoop.
Your titties are on his mind.
Would you like to roll a, I guess like a sleight of hand check to try to keep your spell as subtle as possible?
Sure. Ooh.
Okay. Do I need to make a saving throw here?
I don't believe so.
Oh, for surface thoughts, you do not use a saving throw, but as an action, you can probe deeper.
Okay.
Like how we all.
So I'm just gonna say. So what brings you in?
His surface thoughts are, I don't remember hiring a tiefling. I must have been drunk last week. You
That's
know, I
kicker.
come in here ever so often.
I'm going to probe deeper, Caleb,
Okay.
and say that that's wonderful. What do you do? What do you need to take your mind off of?
This is awkward because you're forcing Caleb to come up with a backstory for a character.
In a brothel with a tiefling named Jezebel.
You know, keeps my mind off
stuff.
of business. And you learn some of his deeper thoughts. That the old enchanting emerald isn't as profitable as it used to be.
Oh fuck! It's the owner. Oh fuck. Well, Can I? I'd like to say that.
You're boring me, doll. Get up.
Okay, that's fine.
It's all ogre.
I get up.
And he like just kind of turns. He like downed the drink that you got him. So he kind of turns and like turns a little bit too far and snaps back. And he asks one of the girls, "Where is Marissa?" And she said, "Oh, I think she's with somebody right now." Well, go get her.
Okay, I'm gonna chill out and wait a little bit. See if Marissa shows up.
The lady sheepishly goes behind the curtain and you see a flustered man come out, and the bouncer kind of just hands him a couple coins and just forcibly points at the door. And then a couple minutes later, two women come out with big smiles, and dark-haired one goes up to the well-dressed gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of just like goes up to him and like starts stroking his hair and like whispering in his ear and stuff.
I'm going to continue to wait.
What are you looking for?
I'm waiting to see if they go back into a private room.
5 minutes or so pass, and it does appear that they are going somewhere, but not in the same direction as the other customers.
Okay, how many guards are there in this place?
There's two like big burly bouncer looking dudes, but the bartender himself kind of looks like he can hold his own. And you know that there was two more people right outside the door to the street.
Okay. How many of them can see where they're walking?
The best view is one of the bouncers.
Okay.
Is kind of walking past them. Around this point, another person comes and sits at the table next to you.
I get up and I leave. And I'm going to just come up and talk to the bouncer as the other two people try to walk by. Just to kind of distract him a little bit. Not like be flirty, he works there, whatever. But I'll just fake like ask about the dude that just walked in, if he was a regular or not.
How long have you worked here?
Oh, this is my third day.
Would you like to roll deception?
You betcha. Oh my. Yeet. Oh, never mind.
Jeez.
Damn.
Bards, dude.
That is. You are a
Impressive.
story, little crumpet.
It's what I do.
Oh, well, you must have interviewed with I'm trying to think of women's names that aren't people we know.
Jezebel,
You must have
yes,
interviewed
Laura
with Sandra.
Oh boy, did I.
That's the owner. You better give him respect.
Yeah,
Or
that makes
you'll be out
sense.
of here real quick.
Okay, so did he see the guy go back there?
Yes.
Or was I able? Oh shoot. Okay.
Walked right past him.
Yeah, well, I was trying to distract him, but that makes sense. So, I'm just going to call this abandoned ship for now, and I'm going to walk back to the dressing room and fetch my clothes and make my leave with whatever profits I made off of that platinum after that drink.
For being a simple drink, probably more expensive than you thought. Maybe you got like 8.5 gold.
Disgusting. All right. All right. And I leave.
Does anyone else would like to stop anywhere colorful?
I think I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna look around. It's a new place.
I'm just fishing.
What's the city like at night? Does it feel like it's picking up, or is it settling down?
The crowd kind of changes. It is. I mean, it settles down a little bit, but not super much. I'll say here in like Valgate and Azant, there was a lot of like emphasis on vertical buildings expanding upwards. Here, not so much. You know, there are some places tucked away inside of like a treetop, but above that, not much. So it's kind of more spread out horizontally. And, you know, like the street lamps are all kind of some sort of like ball of magical light.
You said there doesn't appear to be any rhyme or reason to the city?
None that you have determined yet.
Do I have a map with me?
Not of this city.
Yeah, I don't think I would travel very far out. then I would probably only go a few blocks out just to make sure I can get back, because it's getting late. If there's any interesting shops, I might browse, but I'm not looking for anything in particular. I think I would just look around.
Okay.
Maybe go to that river that he was talking about, that Chris was talking about, and look at that.
Do you want to roll
dangle your
survival
tootsies in
to check
the water?
your luck, or are you good?
Not
he-
tonight.
I'm asking Tark for his fishing.
Why not?
You end up catching like some logs and stuff, but you somehow the river is kind of full of junk, but you did end up catching one good sized fish. But there's some like junk and trash that you caught up as well.
What's this town's name?
This is
Brack.
that sounds right.
Brackfield.
Brackfield. It's probably in my notes somewhere for Brackfield. Well, you guys all mostly find your way back to your sleeping establishment and get access to your rooms. I suppose that there might be some awkwardness with Kesra and Tanis sharing a room.
Nah. Fine. We're friends. Just friends.
Tanis might smell of perfume and sweat.
Musky.
But you guys go to bed and wake up to a beautiful sunrise over the treetops.
Nice. Where do we want to look for work at?
There any temp agencies around? I guess I'd go downstairs to like the innkeeper or I'd ask them maybe we should ask the innkeeper if he knows about like any place to find some work for a little while.
Yeah, what kind of work you looking for? You know, manual labor, copywriting?
I myself
know
am
some
not much of a
inventors that are
copywriting
looking
guy.
for assistance.
I could possibly do that. My skills are more on the exterminating side of like creatures and fighting and laboring and magic and fetch.
Well, I mean, there is the fight club every night.
Fight club? Huh. You know, that sounds kind of interesting. I've never fought for money in that way. I'm gonna try it out one night, guys. Where did you say this fight club was?
Follow the smell of poppies and you'll find it.
What do poppies smell like? Y'all know what poppies smell like? One of you guys?
Flowers?
Okay. All right. Cool.
I
I
grew
don't
up
know.
in a stone castle, bro. In a monastery.
All right. Well, if you guys got any opinions or thoughts, maybe about jobs, you could ask the man.
I sure could.
Otherwise, I'm gonna follow the smell of flowers.
What's a copywriter?
Books don't last forever, and they need copied down so that they can be preserved.
This is all taking place downstairs, right?
Sure.
How much does that pay?
Mm-hmm.
I think it pays like a copper per 100 words or something like that.
Well,
Are any of these magical books or anything else?
it seems right up my alley, actually, because
Well, the
Kinda
more expensive and precise books will need to be written. Anything that is a magical book that needs to be copied down will need to also be copied down with magic, and I'm sure will be very well guarded. But definitely sounds like an interesting work if you're in
that's
that
my
field.
jam. I'd go for that. Where do I get down to that?
I mean, I don't really know much about that. It's not really kind of exciting news to keep up with for my patrons, but I'm sure if you talk to somebody at the library, I bet they could point you in the right direction.
Could you point me in the direction of the library?
Yeah, you're just going to... it's by the largest bakery. So, if you kind of just sniff around, I bet you'll find it.
Oh, the scent of bread.
Huh. Oh, okay. That makes total sense for sure. So does that have a cardinal direction in there?
I think it's north.
Breadward.
Don't quote me on that.
Okay, sure.
I like the idea that everyone in this town just uses smell as a metric.
I'm gonna go back up to my room and make sure my nose is really cleaned out. Like I'm gonna blow it a lot and
Your ears get all poppy.
yeah.
Speaking of poppy, I would go outside and start sniffing. Am I smelling those poppies, that flower scent? What is a poppy?
Just like to roll. I guess perception.
Oh, those flowers. Yeah, alright. I am the 19 king.
Yeah, there's almost every street corner you get like a different flowery scent. It's hard to kind of pick one out and follow it. Your senses aren't really made for doing this.
Yeah, I would agree. On my travels to find the scent of flowers, like any bar that I see on the way, I just want to go in and ask about a fight club.
Okay.
Violating
Yeah.
first two rules.
I've heard about it. What's it to you?
I want to try it out. I like fighting.
Well, you have to get there early. It's first come, first fight.
Okay. Well, okay, all right. Now here's a strange question. Is there a limit to the amount of people that can fight in one night?
It kind of depends on how long the fights take.
So if I get there and I want to go first, do I have to just kind of beat up anybody that's trying to go first to be able to fight in the fight
Well,
club?
that's not how they used to do it. You know, I've since retired from my fighting club days, so...
Any points?
If that's what they're doing now, you know, I'm kind of glad I got out.
So where would this place be? I was told to follow the scent of poppies, and I'm not a dog, so unfortunately.
Oh, you're not from around here?
No, I just got in yesterday.
Well, if you're having trouble picking out individual scents, why don't you talk to somebody that can? There's usually a dog or two that's willing to help out for the right price.
Okay, serious question to you, sir. Is this actually how you find places here? It's interesting, if so. Otherwise, I want to know, like, if you're fucking with me, just let me know. I don't want to be misled here.
I mean, there are street names, but they're often named after like gnomish inventors, and a lot of locals don't really bother memorizing the street names, and kind of just go off of how it feels, you know.
All right. Well, thanks. Have a good one. And then I'll just walk out and wander to the next bar. Keep asking until somebody knows. Or I just, if it's like, I'm saying around 6 o'clock or whatever.
Will you make another perception roll for me, please?
Yes.
There is a lot more animals around than you're used to seeing. There's like dogs on the street, kind of birds chilling everywhere, cats. There's like deer, goats kind of just walking around.
I'm just gonna walk up to the closest animal and just randomly just be like, "Can you talk?" I mean, the bartender said ask, which is weird, and I wouldn't normally think that, but with the amount of animals, it's just like, whatever, let's shot in the dark here.
Which animal did you say you're asking?
Which one's closest?
We'll say a dog.
Alright. Then the dog, I just walk up and say, hi? Do you talk?
It sits down and sticks its tongue out.
Oh. I'll reach to pet it, I guess. If he looks like disgruntled when my hand comes close, then I will stop.
No, you're good.
Alright. Well, it's a shame you can't talk. I needed help finding a scent, but it's cool. I appreciate you being you.
He starts smelling you.
Poppy? Can you smell Poppy?
He smells towards your bag.
Okay.
I'm so glad I get to be here, at least in spirit, to listen to this.
Rick says he's got a child emergency.
Okay.
Well,
Hopefully not like a serious emergency.
Yeah, we'll keep with this thread until something happens.
Yeah. I'll like open up my bag and grab like some jerky or something out of a ration.
Oh yeah, he's responding to that.
Good. And then I guess I just stand up and start walking again. See if I can find any poppies or something on the road.
Did you give him some food?
Yeah, I gave him some of the jerky.
He walks out ahead of you and looks in a direction and looks back at you.
Alright, I'll follow.
And he continues doing this, leading you. And he leads you back to your hotel.
Oh, thanks, little buddy. I'll give him some more jerky and just go in the hotel. Well, what time is it? Are we saying like?
It's probably still before noon.
Damn it! All right, well, I guess I'll just walk around aimlessly for a while, paying attention to where I'm going, so I don't get lost. No real goal in mind.
What's Kestra and Jason doing?
I guess I'm sniffing around too.
If I was down there, I assumed I would be in the hotel also asking about odd jobs. I'd be interested more about the copywriting. I don't feel like
Well, I mean,
joining a fight club.
go with Azon. Azon
Yeah.
is doing that.
Yeah.
Two noses are better than one.
It
Yeah.
is easier to smell
Pick out bread.
Coordinate our smells,
bread,
triangulate.
than a specific
I would like
flower.
to use my enhanced meditative focus that I learned to hone in on my nose.
I
Okay.
asked you to help.
That's pretty good.
Is that like an actual thing that you have?
No. I'm just like,
You're just
closing my eyes,
monk smelling.
just really working that olfactory sense.
All right. I guess perception.
Yeah.
Perception to pick up the trail. Yeah, you walk around town sniffing.
Yeah, if I don't find it within a few minutes, I would probably step in and be like, "Hey, where's the bakery at?" Into a store or something like that.
I'm gonna have to ask him though. So if you were using that, what would
You try to smell.
Would it be extra intense? Would it just gag you?
No, because I only have so many olfactory openings for nostrils.
Well, if you magically enhanced it,
Actually, no, that might. If I enhance it, maybe.
Yeah, I don't.
I can super focus.
Didn't know you could enhance your senses like that. That's a pretty nifty trick.
I mean, technically, humans can learn how to smell as good as dogs if they train.
Oh, okay. We got time. We're gonna make our way over there.
No, I don't think it takes a long time.
We got plenty of time. We travel a lot.
I think we might be a little more served if we just ask.
All right, then keep your secrets.
Well, you try smelling. Give your little sniffer a try. Just close your eyes. So
you have magically enhanced senses. You're like
I actually don't have magically enhanced senses. I was just using my meditative training to try to.
I don't have Do I sound like I'm meditative?
You try it.
You're half elf. It's in your blood or something.
I'll step away so he doesn't
let's
whiff
keep
me.
The stereotyping down to a minimum, shall we?
Going. There. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Are you gonna roll for it, or are you just gonna pretend to try?
Oh yeah. Let's. What would that be?
I've been making everyone roll perception.
Perception. Okay. I can't smell shit.
Yeah. You
just
close your eyes. You smell. You can't smell any bakery. You open your eyes,
I am
and
nose
there's a sweet shop right in front of you.
I feel like I'm trying too hard.
Well,
maybe a spot of cold. Allergies, maybe.
Are there city guards that wander around?
You can't see any.
What? Have I seen any in the past though?
Not in the city.
What the heck, man? What is this place? Here's an idea. Let's walk close to the river because when you bake bread, the water you use is really important.
Okay.
Are you gonna walk
how does that-
upriver, downriver?
Which way is the wind blowing?
The same way it always does.
That doesn't help me. I will follow it upriver. While every once in a while stopping to get a good sniff.
I'll give you one more perception check.
Alright, I'm gonna really focus here. Let me see if I've got anything.
Maybe Kestra will help you smell. Or did she give up?
I am apparently incompetent at smelling. Just
Okay, she's given up.
Maybe you could give
see
him
here.
nice words like, "Hey, buddy, you can do it."
Let me see if I can. Yeah, no, I don't think I have anything. I'm gonna focus my whole being onto my nose. Let's do
You've
this.
been describing it for 60 seconds now. Okay.
Hey.
How about that?
You get a huge whiff of fresh baked bread.
Oh God, which
Now
direction?
you need to roll survival to try to follow it.
You fool! Ah!
Can I roll survival, please?
I smell it, but I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
do
which direction it
Let me
is.
do it.
Ah!
You fell in the water. You're dead.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I just got a great idea. What if we ask somebody?
You end up back at the hotel.
What? There's nobody on the street? What is this? What? I'm gonna go up to the innkeeper and I'm gonna tell him, hey, I got allergies and I can't smell anything. Can you tell me where the bakery's at?
I mean, I don't really know the street name. It's like
Is it near the river?
it's like
We were
that
there.
way, and he kind of like vaguely points like left and right at like a 90-degree angle.
Oh.
I mean, just buy like some
I'm tired
bread
of this country-ass town.
and ask some animal to lead you there.
Mm. Wait, what was that? I didn't hear that. You cut out.
Oh, did I?
You cut out to me. I don't know if everybody else heard that.
Buy some bread and ask an animal to lead you.
Oh, is that how this shit works? Okay. Are you shaking my leg? I feel like you're shaking my leg. God damn it. Well, if you have any ideas, Kessler, I'm all noses right now.
Shit, I mean, we're trying to find something by sense of smell, and I'm apparently, I don't have one. I'm trying to think of something I can do all magical and whatnot. Let me cycle through some of the spells here. Do I have anything? I guess we're just not doing work.
If at any point I see them while I'm walking around aimlessly, I'd probably just group up with them.
I think I'm gonna head back to that spot where I first smelled the bakery. I whiffed it nice and good.
Will you roll survival for me?
Yeah.
You are not sure how to get back to there.
Shit.
The street
dude,
layout feels
damn.
very confusing.
I feel like I might have
Everything
better luck just
almost
wandering
looks
a
the
little bit.
same when it's all made out of trees.
Oh God, why? Let me see if I have anything that can help with this.
Yeah, you can group up with him if you'd like to.
Nice. Then yeah, I'll run across them and be like, "Hi, I found nothing, so I'll help you guys. What are you trying to
You
do?
didn't find your fight club. We're
No,
looking
I
for a
didn't find my
bakery.
Fight Club. A
We're looking for a
bakery.
bakery, yeah.
Oh, you called the right guy.
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't seen any bakeries.
Do you have the nose?
I guess I could take a sniff. Should I roll a sniff?
Sure.
Give it a sniff, dude.
Sorry,
It's a good sniff.
didn't smell anything really.
Yeah,
These are
this is
disease.
bullshit. You know, the human body's not made for this.
Yeah, these fucking hippies or something else.
Or half elf bodies.
How
So
long have we wasted wandering around?
here's a tip.
A journey is not wasted. Okay.
I heard some weird shit. This bartender seriously told me to ask like a dog to help me find the Fight Club. I don't know how I was supposed to do that. I gave a dog jerky and it led me to the hotel. So, I know how to get back to the hotel now.
Huh.
Which I probably don't know how to get to organically. But yeah, we can find our way back, I guess, by asking animals and giving them food. It seemed to work. So maybe
you
there's
think-
something to that.
You think we give them something to get around?
I guess. I don't know how to ask them where to go though. Yeah. Maybe
I guess
we can give them like
we can
bread
try
or
the
something.
bread. Let's try the bread idea.
I don't have. Wait.
Do,
Yeah, I don't
do
have
my
any bread
rations
on
have
me.
like bread or something like that?
Oh.
Do they
Or I
have
could
poppies in them?
They have old dried bread.
That's probably not what we want.
Probably not.
We want soft, supple.
How much does the barkeep?
Hawaiian
Does
bread.
he have any bread?
Yeah, I've got some fresh bread.
How much for that? I'm feeling a bit peckish.
3 silver.
Sure, I will pay 3 silver for some fresh bread.
I want to look outside. Like, what animals are out there? Is it
Yeah.
just the same?
Let's go outside now.
It's the
Native
same
animal.
weird assortment of like
Okay.
weird animals.
Are there any that looks like cats?
Sure.
You're gonna
let's
have
find
a,
let's
a
find a
cat to
cat.
smell for bread.
Cats have ludicrously good smellers.
Alright,
I
But
don't know if
cat
they're known for
whisperer.
their bread smelling capability, but okay.
have you ever seen a cat? All they do is smell and bite stuff.
You approach a cat that is just sitting and watching people walk by.
I approach it and crouch, and hold the bread out, as if to entice it curiously.
It leans forward and smells the bread.
Yeah, you like that fresh bread? Yeah. There could be more if you take us to the bakery.
Meow.
This probably won't work, but I want to cast comprehend languages.
Oh.
It's not like for talking to animals, but I mean, just in case there's an animal that speaks a language that I don't know, I want to
Okay.
be ready for it from next
Fair
time.
enough.
Just so Chris is aware, there is another spell for talking to animals.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just don't have it. Sad days. Would be useful now, though.
The cat looks up at you and meows again.
I can't understand that, guys. I tried, but
I point left and then the opposite direction and then shrug as if to ask it. And I point to the bread.
point left and then counter left.
Nothing. Let's try another animal. That's okay.
Wait, you gotta feed him, man. You gotta give him a treat.
Do I? I'll
Yeah.
give him I'll break off a piece of the bread, and I say, "This is my body."
Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
Does it like the bread? Does it want to eat the bread?
You throw it on the ground. It like sniffs it again and looks back up at you and meows again.
Yeah, no dice. No dice with the cat, which is odd.
Give him some jerky. I've never heard of a cat that eats bread, my guy.
Oh, you've never lived with 20
Cheese
cats.
might work. Cheese might work. Man. I don't know.
Oh, let's try a different animal. Are there any
Wait,
birds or
we're
ducks?
right next to the river, right?
But not goose. No, we're not because we got
You
lost.
get a fish.
Yeah, I want to try to fish really quick. I want to use all of my survival focus to fish and see if I can catch one real quick.
All right, it's gonna be survival with disadvantage. Speed fishing.
Yes.
I don't want to go to the fish factory. I want to go to the bakery.
Oh, he did it!
Oh my
You've
god!
obtained a fish.
I'm gonna
Lightning
throw that
fish.
fish on the ground for him, and then say, "This is for you. Can you lead us there?" And then, like, kind of look at Azon and be like, "Give him the bread."
The bread. Are you making a fish sandwich for a cat?
No, we're just giving him the fish is the payment.
Oh. I put it down so he can sniff the bread.
It sniffs the bread, grabs the fish in its mouth, and starts running.
Let's
Oh,
follow.
wow. I hope you guys can keep up.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm chasing.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Good news, guys. Animals understand capitalism here. It's perfect.
Whoever is attempting to follow the cat in the lead will make one survival check with advantage because of the help you are receiving for the following of the cat.
I would have bolted immediately. I don't know if you guys
Roll it.
Sure, you can be in front. Go for it, yeah.
Okay.
You follow the cat.
Yeah.
You find a big bakery.
Ah, thank you,
Alright,
cat.
We've reached the bakery. Here's the troublesome part. We need to find the library.
Oh shit. Wait, didn't they say? Wait, why were we coming here then?
Because we want to go to because they told me it was the library near the bakery.
Oh, do I see a library nearby?
Roll
But
perception.
step one of the quest.
All right.
This is the library
Oh!
right there, dude.
Amazing.
We
Yeah.
found it, guys.
Together.
Damn it.
After how long did we spend on that?
Like all morning, and now it's
back.
like early afternoon.
Okay, I guess we'll go into the library and ask them where we can find some copywriting jobs.
All right.
This is step 2 of the quest.
Golly gee willikers.
You having fun?
Uh,
I know I'm having fun.
a blast.
You missed me attempting to force feed bread to a cat.
What?
So it turns out finding your way anywhere in the city, you pay animals to lead you to the place.
Oh.
Ugh. We're looking for copywriting jobs, and we told this was the place.
Yeah, all
Am I
all
getting it
three of
right?
you looking for?
Ye-
You guys
Yes, unless
like have
you know
like
of a fight club
weapons on your
nearby.
belts and stuff.
I'm pretty handy in a fight, but I can also write. And then I'll pull out my note paper that I have all my notes on and see? And then I'll close it because I don't want them reading it.
I show him my open fists and say I'm more of an intellectual.
Are there like bruises and scars on your knuckles?
I'd imagine they're like calloused from like years of I have weapons on me.
I want to write my name really fancy. Is there scrap paper nearby on the... I'm not even going to ask either. Is there just scrap paper that I could write on?
There appears to be like a book that's open nearby with no text in it.
May I use this real quick, sir?
No. Please don't touch that.
Alright. We
Well-
can write, okay?
Okay.
And read.
I think there's a company that is still hiring. I can send them a message and verify, and then maybe if you come back tomorrow, I'll be able to tell you yes or no.
All right.
Okay.
Do you know where I could find some poppies, by the way?
I mean, there's bundles of flowers on almost every street corner.
What do poppies look like? I'm not a flower guy.
They're like red with some yellow, yellowish kind of center and dark spots.
All right, cool. Thanks. And then I'll kind of leave.
Okay.
All right. I am going to. Actually, I'll go into the bread shop. Yeah. And I want to purchase just
He kind of follows you outside.
the guy, the
Uh-huh.
writer. Oh,
The library guy,
okay.
and he walks up to a bird,
Oh,
and he whispers something towards the bird, and the bird flies off.
wait. How did you do that? Wait, do birds understand language better?
It's a simple spell.
Oh, like simple, like how long would that take to learn?
I'm looking up just to verify I don't tell you anything wrong.
One day.
I might have to beat the shit out of people to make money to learn a spell to talk to animals, and then when we eventually move out of this fucking town,
It's only a spell of the second order, which is fairly common around. But if from what I surmised about your notes is true, you may not be able to find it's useful to you.
Damn. Okay. Well, thanks, anyways.
Do you happen to have a map in this library of the city?
Oh shit.
Well, I'm sure if you end up with one of the copywriting organizations that they can sell one to you. I don't really think we have anything like that of the sort that I could give to you. I could let you look at one if you have a library card.
Yeah. Wait, a library card? What do I need for that?
Are you a resident of Nardul?
Poppies.
No.
Of course, we need a library card.
Well, there's an
course we do.
application process, and that might take a couple weeks to get approved for that.
It's awfully a bureaucratic process in such a an unzoned city.
We know what's right, you know?
Sure.
Bureaucracy for library cards is the appropriate amount of bureaucracy.
Do you have a lot of problem with crime in this city?
Library theft is a serious matter.
But the lack of guards, I mean, how do you...
It's destroying their literature.
Oh, we have guards.
I don't
It's
see
the
'em.
animals. Isn't it the animals? Am I right?
Sometimes.
See?
How long is it going to take you to get an answer back from the copywriting organization?
A day.
A day, you said.
Sometimes it could be minutes, but a day should be more than enough time.
Well, if you get a response, could you send a message to the Horse and Heat Hotel?
Oh, yeah, you are out of towners, aren't you?
We sure
Yeah.
are. Could you send a note?
What
for
is your
Azon?
name?
Azon?
Are you the only Azon at that establishment?
Probably. It's quite likely.
put it like
Azon and
We'll
Tark.
see. We'll see what happens when I hear back.
Okay.
Good
Alright.
day.
Later.
All right, goodbye.
Do I see any flowers that are red and yellow centered?
Perception check.
Can do.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna pluck one that looks like it's fine to take.
Yeah.
Before
As
we
you're kind of
leave this
staring
spot-
there at
Huh.
the flower bundles that are almost everywhere, you can see others kind of walking up, stepping up, and pulling a single flower out of the stands.
Nice. All right.
Before we leave this spot, I want to go into the bakery and buy the freshest loaf of bread I can, like still hot out of the oven.
I mean, you already
Yeah, I
have
wanna-
a loaf that's largely uneaten, but you can buy another one.
Oh yeah, you do.
Never mind then. How
wanna
big a loaf did I
buy-
buy?
3 silver worth.
Oh, that's probably a lot of bread then. Never mind.
Do they have a small sweetbread type thing in this shop?
Oh, hell yeah.
Actually, no. I want something that's really grainy and seedy,
Oh, natural.
like multi-grain.
Okay.
I want to buy a little piece. I'll tell them I'm trying to pay off a deer to lead me somewhere. So
Oh, yeah.
actually, I'll tell them
this
that,
is
and
very
then-
popular.
perfect. I'll take a slice.
Sure. That'll be 6 copper.
All right, can do. Ting. All right, then I'll go outside. All right, thank you, and then I'll go outside. Take that poppy, and then find a deer, and then kind of hold up the bread and say, "Hello, can you lead me towards this scent?" And then wait for him to either take the bread or smell the flower, whichever. It doesn't matter. Do that whole thing.
All right. You lose the slice of bread, but you
Perfect.
gain a deer walking in front of you.
Perfect. I'm following.
Is everyone else
Guys,
following
deers are slower. We should do deers more.
Yeah, but they can go fast.
Okay, but we
It's
got the
walking.
trust. Yeah. I'm going to a fight club, guys, and then I'll just keep following the deer.
I mean, I don't have anything else to do, so come watch. I want to see Tart get beat up.
Are you coming, Kesra?
I am. I'm following.
It's very likely I might get my ass kicked, but it'll be a learning experience. If I even get there. Ooh.
The deer leads you to, like all the other corners, there are bundles of different colored flowers. But in the center of the intersection between 2 streets, there's just a massive pillar of red poppies.
Is there anything that looks like a fighting ring nearby?
There's buildings on all the corners.
Uh-huh. What are we talking, bars or...
Yeah, there's a bar. There is looks like some sort of shop. There is a brewery across from the bar.
Alright. I'm gonna walk to the bar, I guess, first. And then take a peek inside. If I can't see anywhere that's obvious for fighting, I'd walk up to the bar counter and ask about the fights and how to join them.
Did somebody tell you about Fight Club?
Yes. They told me it was great. Told me there's not a lot of rules involved.
You see, the 10th rule about Fight Club is to spread the word of Fight Club.
Oh, nice.
You're gonna want.
There's a lot of rules. Rules? Sheesh.
Well, in other countries, Fight Clubs would have a lot more rules. I assure you.
Oh, okay.
What you're gonna want to do is head to the shop across the street, and after it closes, follow the crowd. Are you looking to fight tonight, boy?
Yeah. I'm pretty good at swords and stuff. Not much of a bare knuckle boxer, but hey, I'm looking to give it a shot.
Well, there's no rules against swords.
Just murder them with your sword.
Oh, that's the type of fight. All right.
Oh,
all right. Yeah.
I'll be
cool.
sure to watch you. Should be fun.
Thanks. All right. Last question. The shop across, do you mean the brewery or the other shop?
No, the other shop.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much. And then I will leave. And then wait by the other shop. Can I see, what are they selling in there? Can I tell just looking through the window?
There's a lot of, at least what's visible from the street. There's intricate kind of like toys and baubles made out of vines and plant material. There is what am I saying? Make a perception roll.
Yes. Oof.
There's like pile of gems and some sort of shimmering dust in the front that says "Inquire Inside," and yeah, that's all you get from.
All right, I'll walk in. And I'll say, hey, what's that pile of gems and dust?
Well, we sell components for magical spells.
Oh. Okay. It said inquire inside, so I just did. Sorry.
Yeah.
What else you got? Just spell components, basically?
We've got all kinds of bits and baubles, and he kind of sizes you up. And for the people that can afford it for the right price, we have magical items as well.
Oh. Do you have a magic item that allows me to speak with animals? I'm sure you could see why I'm asking.
As a matter of fact, we do.
Oh, I'm sure that's going to be a lot of money, but mind telling me the price?
You're gonna have to give me a couple minutes to look this up.
Sure thing.
Ooh, Chris. Classic negotiating failure. Don't assume the price is going to be high.
That's true. That's true.
I can get you a potion for a single use for around 20 platinum pieces, or a ring for which we have a lifetime guarantee on, of course, for about 400 platinum pieces.
Oh. How much money do people typically make at fight clubs around here?
Well,
Not enough to buy that,
it
right?
depends on how much the crowd likes you.
Here's another question. Is there gambling involved for this fight club?
Absolutely.
And can the contestants gamble on themselves?
Sure.
Awesome. All right.
Wait, are these fights usually to the death? Because if so, why wouldn't you just
Oh, yeah.
every ounce of money you have on yourself?
That is another question. Is this a fight to the death fight club? Or is it just fight until they stop moving?
Deaths are looked down upon.
That's nice. I personally
maybe if there's a
don't wanna
good
kill people.
storyline between two fighters, maybe death can be overlooked, but generally it's avoided.
Nice. Sounds respectable. Sounds like my kind of fight. All right. I was a little worried, but that's not too bad. Just more of go home with, maybe a few less fingers, or more just an open wound. I prefer open wounds.
Usually fighters, there's usually someone around that's going to make sure nobody's going to bleed out.
Oh, good. All right. Well, they told me to wait outside the shop, so if you see me doing that, that's why. I'm not casing the joint out.
Your accent, you must be new around here.
Yeah. Just came in yesterday.
Well, welcome to Brackfield.
Thank you. Can't wait to see what Brackfieldians are made of and show what I'm made of. Which may not be a lot depending on how much you guys are made of. We'll see. Sorry, my speech pattern is very particular to my hometown.
Have a nice day.
You too. Well, I'll just walk outside and tell them, all right, I'm waiting for the fights. I'm going to fight and hopefully not die. Well, he said I probably won't die, but, hopefully I don't get my ass beat.
All right, are you good,
Y'all gonna
Bryce?
fight?
Because we can stop here if not.
What do you mean?
Do you have to go? You like everything taken care of?
Yeah, no, everything's fine.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, you can. Did you end up tagging along? They inquired
I thought
about
this
jobs.
was all going down while I was.
No, this is the next day.
Oh.
They
You
inquired.
left right when. Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, they inquired about jobs, and Kestra and Azon kind of perked up, interested in copywriting, which is kind of just copying books. And Tark was interested in a fight club.
I would probably go with the Fight Club.
Eventually,
We failed.
nobody could figure out how to make their way around town, and everyone grouped up again, and they found the place to talk to the copywriters, but they have to wait a day, and then everybody went to the fight club.
Yeah. It took some doing, but we're finally here.
Start
But
at
the
the
clip
bottom.
notes is you bargain with animals to have them take you to places. You usually give them something, and then give them the item you want that's related to where you're going, and then they take you there. Cats are really fast. Be aware of that. We got there in the end, but it was fast. And they're very picky. I had to catch a fish to give to him. But goddamn, did I catch it?
He really did.
The sun sets, beautiful colors shining through the leaves of the trees of the town. And people start going into that shop.
All right.
Well,
Wait,
I
you
would
say
just be
people-
following Tark around, I guess, since he's the man of the hour.
I had to move my headphones for a second. Did you say people were walking?
Yeah, people are starting to go in.
Oh, into the. Okay. All right. I'll go.
A door that you did not see before is now open, and that is where people are going.
Do it.
As you kind of follow single file down the stairs, eventually it kind of sorts into two lines. On one side, somebody's shouting, "Fighters, sign up here." And the other group is kind of snaking around and kind of filling out it's kind of like an underground auditorium. From it almost looks like a hollowed out tree root that's massive underground.
Well, I would hurry over to that counter to register.
Are you here to fight?
Yes.
Do you understand the rules?
No. Well, I know not to kill them, basically.
Do you want to hear all the rules?
Yeah.
Am I
probably.
fighting too, by the way?
If you want.
That's up to you, bro.
Doesn't stop.
I'm also fighting.
I shan't be fighting.
I won't be fighting either.
Because I'm civilized. I
We
don't
are
want to die.
civilized. We are civilized people.
What are the rules, sir?
Okay, he rolls his eyes and just starts reciting them really fast. I don't want to make up 10 rules off the top of my head. This is all impromptu, but it all kind of makes sense. Weapons are allowed. Just try to avoid, going for vital organs and more for just slowing your opponent down. And magic is allowed. Basically anything goes. Don't be a dumbass.
Okay.
It's my general fighting tactic.
But
though.
it's written and organized into vague rules that there's some leeway for interpretation, but you get the gist of it.
Okay. Sign me up.
Coach.
Yeah, he gets your name. You have to sign a waiver.
Okay.
Tanis, you signed up too.
I do.
You go through the same thing. I guess we'll start. Let's make a page. Create an arena here.
Do we... Am I, expected to immediately get into, a fighter's line? Or... Do I have a chance to... Well, Cass is right next to me, right?
No, they went to the other line and they're gone now.
Okay. Alright, never mind then.
Let's see. There's the pit. Let's say there's some obstacles.
How big are we saying this arena is?
Each square is 5 foot.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, all right.
This is legit.
Damn.
The walls are pretty high, presumably to protect the audience from magical effects.
Did they mention that this is like one-on-one fighting, or is this like battle royale style?
Nobody said anything about that.
All right, should be fun. I'll just kind of turn to Tanis and be like, in the event that this is a free-for-all, you want to not kill each other immediately? Maybe just work together a bit? I imagine that'd be the thing.
That works.
Okay. Ho, we got some water. Lit.
Alright, that's good enough.
Okay. Are the brown things logs?
Yeah. There's some cover.
Oh, yeah. Quick, use these spider silk parachutes to get into the arena.
The arena, yeah.
Tark, you just throw yourself on the bottom of the map.
Oh, you guys are suckers. This is where it's at. I'm gonna make so much cash.
Have we placed bets on ourselves yet?
No. Yeah, you guys have the opportunity to do that. There's somebody going around like the audience stands calling for bets as names are read off. Yeah, this is Tark Gravelin fighting Gerald the Destroyer.
Get him, Jerry!
I'll do 40 on Tark. 40 gold.
Well, you have a separate process, and there's kind of
shit.
You know you're getting grouped up, and like you can talk to the organizers and do that. So you're putting 40 on yourself.
Hell yeah.
I am putting 200 gold on Tark.
Okay.
What?
You better win. Oof.
Do I hear that you're putting that on me?
No.
Okay.
Kesra and Azon, you putting anything on this fight?
No,
I believe
absolutely
won't
not.
watch. This is
Yes, I'm just watching. No betting.
I'm gonna sit there uncomfortably and probably not watch.
All right. I suppose roll initiative.
Oh, please let me go first.
I'm gonna comment to Azon and say,
Oh.
"Don't you think it's strange that we're sitting here watching two of our friends and compatriots just possibly kill each other? Doesn't that seem a little odd to you?"
No, they said no killing.
Yeah.
They said try not to kill.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
All right, Tark.
All right, 5 feet a square, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. I'm gonna... Oh, I forgot where that was. That is my fault. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go there, and then I'm immediately going to raise like my arms up with rapier and shield in hands and cast Thunderwave.
Just on yourself?
Yeah, just there. It makes a big ass boom for 300 feet. It's like a showboat move.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to rile the crowd.
The crowd doesn't know what to think of like a guy with a normal last name going against the destroyer.
And then I'm gonna point at him with my rapier.
All
the
right.
most feminine of weapons.
I'll get you, destroyer.
All right, the other
My
guy,
father.
Gerald. He jumps up onto the log, and gives a roar with his half-orc fangs kind of glistening in the magic light that kind of is illuminating this place. And
I mean,
he kind of just gives like the bring it sign.
nice. See, I almost died to orcs, so half orcs probably aren't even a problem. That's how I'm gonna take it.
It's your turn.
All right. 25, 30. All right, I want to be right here.
He's gonna
And
take
then,
his ready to attack against you.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, all right. How much we talking? Okay. A respectable amount of damage. Let me brush myself up on these spells. Okay, as I thought. What kind of weapon is he using?
It's a great sword.
Nice. Okay. All right. I am going to. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna smack him. Hopefully. With a fucking green flame blade.
All right.
Or not, you know. Either way.
He's actually.
Wait, no. I'm lucky. Did that hit? Wait, I have to choose. I don't know, right?
I think so.
Okay, I'll just roll the d20. That's fine. Not one S20.
But that'll hit
Nice.
with the bonuses.
Cool.
So that's gonna be 11 damage.
Yes. I think the fire damage is
It's the adjacent target.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, right. I see piercing and fire. Duh. Got it.
Yeah.
I didn't notice I threw it in there.
Cool. All right. Anything else on your turn?
No. That's all I can do. Well, kind of, but yeah, I'll end it there.
He's going to go into a barbarian rage and attack you twice.
Nice. That's a miss. That's a hit.
So the first attack, he swings wildly at you and ends up falling off the log. But he quickly scrambles to his feet and comes back with a low strike that gets under your shield.
Oh.
For 13 points of damage.
Nice. This guy. All right. Well, I'm going to hit him with the thunder wave. For real this time, since he's right next to me.
Oh shit.
I think he gets Constitution proficiency.
Fuck.
We'll call it +5. Oh, he fails.
Nice. So he is 10 feet away from me. That's cool.
Damn, dog, you clapped him.
Yeah. And then action surge, or wait, no. Second wind is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm second winding. Okay. +7. Alright. That is it for me.
He's going to run back up to you in his fury and take 2 more attacks.
Okay.
You really do be swinging.
Ooh. My first one hits.
This time with the second string, his sword goes flying into the shallow water.
Nice.
But the first one was a significant blow for 15 points of damage.
Woo. Okay. Alright. Well, I got something for this situation for sure. I'm gonna hit him with Booming Blade.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. That'll hit.
And then I'm gonna action surge. Or wait, no, I'm not. Wait, I can just. No, wait, no, that's a cantrip. Never mind. So I'm gonna action surge, and then hit him with green flame. Nice.
Jesus.
Being
Shredding
careful
him.
not to kill him if he's looking pretty hurt.
Do some math here.
You mathed it wrong, and he was actually dead a turn ago.
I'm just stabbing a corpse.
It's like an
I'm
anime
sorry.
where he's like still like knocked out, but he's standing.
Okay. He is going to look at you. He's going to look at the lake. He's going to look at the energy that's flowing around him. And he's just going to try to punch you.
All right. How's he looking, by the way?
Pretty rough.
Does does he hit? My AC is 17.
Yes, it hits.
Okay.
His second strike is going to miss.
Nice.
So it's just going to be 5 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, that's
Wrong place.
there we go. Now we got it.
Ooh.
Your turn.
All right, he's looking rough. Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do. Booming Blade ends at the end of the turn.
It's probably going to be over by the time he goes again.
Right. So I'm just gonna hit him with it again.
All right.
Throw your sword down and fisticuff.
No. Mr. Slippery Fingers is gonna get what he gets.
All right. Definitely hits.
Oh, and by the way, with that one, the thunder damage is supposed to be included. Because that's not the same
really?
as me rolling. Yeah. I completely didn't think to. Yeah. Because I have a roll set for it, which that would have been terrible, because it's.
Oh, shit.
That is an awful roll. Oh, is he already out?
Well, he falls down. The crowd goes wild. But he ends up picking himself back up.
Okay. After this latest strike, he picks himself back up?
Yes.
Damn. Alright, well. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's got the that's the half orc thing.
Yeah,
He's just gonna try
there menacingly.
2 more wild punches.
Fuck. Well, there's that. Fucking barbarians.
You should have backed up.
He would have been able to strike me, though. That was the problem. Since he just gets an auto 5 from the punch, if I would have moved, I would have died anyway.
Well, it doesn't get auto 5. It's like 1d4 plus strength or something.
Nah,
like
it's
that.
1. It's a 5.
Oh, really?
You don't roll for punches. It's just 1 damage.
No.
Unless you have a
He hit me
trait.
with a 5, so
Hmm.
so I'm out.
Unless you get really lucky with your lucky rolls.
I fucking forgot about those. Oh, of course. I could roll each of those, right?
Yeah. You gotta roll
I
low
love
twice
how-
in a row.
I love how I picked this up and just like absolutely always fucking forget I have them. There. 15
The
and
first
7.
one is gonna hit.
The first one is?
15 plus 5.
Oh, right. Plus 5, of course. Well, I'm out anyways. Didn't matter.
Damn, 1 hit point away.
Mm-hmm. Stupid classes. This is classism.
Well, mark away your 200 gold.
Mm,
Ouch.
I already marked away my 40.
But that was quite the match. The crowd is pleased. Somebody offers you words of encouragement, and you snap back away almost immediately.
Nice.
With 4 hit points.
Cool.
But it makes your black eye not so dark.
What a little piece of shit. I'll go like sit in the crowd and wait. I'd be able to get a short rest
Some
while
dude in the
watching.
crowd's like, "Oh, that was sick, dude."
Thanks, man. I would have
I
got him,
don't know if I've ever seen anyone fight like that.
Yeah. I'm a little rough around humanoid targets, but do what I can.
Are you gonna keep fighting?
Yeah.
I gotta see you again, dude.
Yeah, I'll probably be here.
Hell yeah.
Would I be able to short rest while watching? I assume this is going to take a while.
Probably.
Chris, did you just pick up yourself an adoring fan?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Ooh.
Guess I'll use another.
That's exactly what I was thinking. There you go, bud.
Yeah.
It's you.
Alright. I'll chill on that 15. That's fine.
Oh shit.
That's enough to walk home with semi-comfortably.
There's another fight in between, and then we've got Tanis. Tanis is up. You're gonna fight
Oh,
against some squirrely dude.
Oh.
Hey, that doesn't look right.
You contracted herpes.
Congratulations,
Healthy
you
buff.
won.
There we go.
Is Bryce fighting the Grey Prince?
Oh my.
God, I hope so. The adoring fan continues to follow Chris around. Wow, you're the grand
Alright,
champion.
roll initiative.
Oh god. Click your J.R.R. Tolkien. Nice. You suck though.
Alrighty.
God, if I would have rolled better for the fucking second win, dude.
Yeah, literally 1 hit point on both sides.
Yeah. If I would have rolled a fucking 3, I would have survived that punch. And then he would have been out next round. That's good stuff.
All right. This dude's gonna sprint up, do a cool flip off the log.
Oh.
Oh, actually, he'll do a cool flip off the log this way.
All right. I am.
And he's gonna throw a knife
Oh.
at you
Oh, he can see me?
during his movement.
Oh, okay.
Dang. You're fighting an actual ninja.
Well, please miss.
I think he actually has disadvantage.
What'd you say?
I think he has disadvantage. He's gonna miss. He goes flying into the crowd, and the crowd boos.
Oh, that takes.
Just sitting there holding my arm. Ah, fuck!
Ah, shit. Well. I am. That takes a whole minute, so that's not going to work. All right. I'm going to draw a dagger. And. Just go there. And then. What is it? What's it called when I like brace myself for an attack, Caleb?
You dodge action.
Dodge action. Okay. So I will set up a dodge action.
Okie dokie. He will kind of duck, dip, dive, dodge, and you kind of lose sight of him for a second, and the knife comes from an angle you weren't expecting. Actually, well, let me roll stealth for him. What's your passive perception? Not 24.
That's a 12.
Yeah, so
Oh my.
his attack crits as he throws a dagger at you, but it's only going to do 9 points of damage. And he ducks down behind a log.
I'm going to turn my attention towards the crowd. And I'm going to attempt to start shouting to them in a persuasive manner, explaining the cowardice of my opponent as he hides and flees in fear of my clear majesty.
I'll start cheering as well and going, yeah! Get him, Janice! To try to rile people up, too.
Roll performance.
Ooh, what the fuck?
Curse's performance.
You know the rules, dumbass.
Well,
Anything for bonus action?
I'm gonna move.
A middle finger into the air.
I'm gonna hide on the other side of this large trunk branch. What is it?
It is like a
Log?
fallen log. As you can clearly tell by my beautiful artwork.
Sure.
Indeed, yes.
The guy does a cool backflip over the tree and jumps right in front of you with a short sword.
And I am going to look him. Never mind, I am not. Continue.
$21 to hit. And it does a surprising amount of damage as it hits you in a spot it is not well protected for you.
Well, I am going to go ahead and strike with my dagger. And then I'm also going to infuse the blades with psychic energy. Really? That's terrible.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But it does hit. He will use his reaction to do an uncanny dodge and take half damage. Anything else in your turn? Or was that your bonus action? Too?
No, that was my turn.
Okay. He is just going to take this turn to completely showboat, turn his back to you, and rail the audience up.
Damn. Styling on you.
It's alright. Your turn.
So explain to me the where's this arena at? Out in the middle of nowhere? Out in the forest?
Underground.
Underground. Perfect. Has he turned his back to me and still showboating, or is he facing me
if
again?
whatever you'd like.
Oh, in that case, he slits his throat. And
no murder.
You choose when to attack.
It's suicide. I am going to boop.
Ooh, okay.
And it is shit. You know what? No, don't worry about it.
By the way, Kestra, can you make a perception check and Tark make a perception check with disadvantage? All good, never mind.
Jesus.
I am
That's
going
all I'm good
to...
for is failed throws.
It's the cursed fucking. He hit the.
It's good. It's the way the gods welcome us back.
He hit the button. Not that.
I would never press the button. Thank you very
Not
much.
that. It's a different button. There are many buttons in this world.
Hold on, I'm just trying to find. That's huge. So that is
Thank
not.
God dang it.
Oh, it's 15 by 15. Oh well, shit. Okay. I am going to right behind him. A fire giant is going to burst up from the ground and scream and obscenities at him in giant.
Those of you in the audience can feel the heat emanating off of this thing. The whole room just like heated up by several degrees.
It's been longer than an hour since I cast the language spell, right?
Yes, definitely.
Damn. Missed out on some prime giant insults.
He is going to use his action to disengage. And he's going to dive into the hole in the log and hide.
Set it on fire.
If the spell is concentration, can I cast another spell that's not concentration, or does that other
Yes.
spell? I can?
Yes.
Okay. That's his turn. Hiding in the log?
Yes, but you lost sight of exactly his precise position.
I am then going to cast Minor Illusion at one end of the log where the fire giant is, like the fire is coming into the log.
Okay.
And I will scream, forfeit or die. Or forfeit or burn. There we go.
Forfeit or die, or burn.
Or burn. Your choice. Pick your poison.
Oh. Do I get to roll deception?
I mean, you can try, but it's got to be a natural 20. Because it kind of auto succeeds on, well, it's on attacks. It's supposed to auto succeed. One sec. We'll say he does not believe your fire illusion is real, as it does not actually produce heat. But he's still worried about the fire giant.
No. Okay.
You hear movement, but you don't know where he went.
Like in the log?
Yes.
I'm just gonna look at Kessler and go, this motherfucker summoned a fire giant.
Okay, now I might be looking at the fight. It may have piqued my curiosity. I'm no longer morally judging.
Oh yeah.
Because now it just is badass, and that's all it is.
All right. Well,
Why the fuck didn't he do that shit last time?
I'm going to I'm going to do a little showboating. And I'm going to run and slide under the feet of my fire giant. And my action is going to make him try and attack me.
But miss.
But miss, yes.
Cool. Performance, please. With advantage because you're kind of just playing with yourself.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh,
For an audience,
I gave
nonetheless.
you advantage. From his hidden spot, he's going to throw a dagger at you for his action.
CSI Miami, the direction of the throw, the trajectory.
I had trouble typing because I can't see my keyboard.
Oh.
Does 15 hit you?
Yes.
30 damage.
Okay, he hits you, and then from like over here, and then he tries to run and hide again. The damage is just going to be 5 points of damage. Your turn when you're ready.
I'm going to... This green circle next to me is a pillar.
It's like a very sturdy bush.
Oh. You know what? Fuck it. At this point, I'm just frustrated with this guy. So I'm going to dispel my giant.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast invisibility.
All right.
Oh shit, did you see that? Him and that giant went invisible.
Yeah, a lot of the audience can now no longer see what's going on because both the combatants are very well hidden.
And I'm going to I guess that would be my action, so I guess I'll just...
Yeah, you can move.
I'm gonna go there.
Okay, you hear some rustling in general, but it is pretty quiet. You're not even sure what direction it's coming from. It's your turn again.
I'm going to again address the crowd and start shouting about how exciting this is, running and hiding in the shadows. Woo! Performance.
Yes, please.
Hey. That's pretty good. If I could see it, it'd be even
I
better.
finished my little performance with "Are you not entertained?"
You're still invisible.
Yes.
All right.
Guess fuck, I'm about to die. This is also a very big, just kind of stalling.
The guy reveals himself and responds with, "My opponent is all talk and is not willing to fight me himself, relying on others to do the work for him." Your turn again.
Does he have to match my performance?
I boo loudly
He
at the
doesn't
other guy.
appear to have done anything like that. It was more an offhanded combat. Comment, not combat.
Boo. Get Peter Pan off the stage.
What was specifically what he said again?
I'll rephrase it and say, kind of in your direction, like, and you're not even willing to fight me yourself.
Again, I will move and say, how long? Let's see. Ooh. I'm gonna start talking to him, specifically, not just the crowd. And for the next minute, so however you want to play this out.
As soon as you open your mouth, he tries to throw a dagger in your direction with disadvantage.
Okay.
7 plus 7 is 14.
That hits.
7 points of damage.
And I lose my invisibility.
Yeah, you can make a concentration check, which is a Constitution saving throw. You can keep your invisibility if you like.
No, I'm gonna not keep my invisibility.
Okay.
I'm then going to rip the dagger and rip it out of my wherever you hit me, chest, body, arm, leg, whatever. And I'm going to chuck it back at him and say, "I fear no man."
Excellent.
Your character's a curse to never be cool, dude.
That's how it goes.
You got some high as fuck stats too, don't you? Or you?
Yeah, and I can't do
Same
fucking
levels
shit with
as-
him.
It's because he's holding down the roll low button.
Chris was supposed to be holding down that button.
Yeah.
I'm just overpowered.
I
Alright.
only roll good on fishing. Though,
He runs up to you and says, "Good fight," and tries to hamstring your feetsies.
and crit fails.
He misses.
It was so close too.
Your turn.
I'm gonna.
He tries to play it off like it was intentional, but nobody's gonna believe it.
I'm gonna.
I will laugh loudly in the crowd.
Yuck.
Let's channel our big dick energy. I'm just gonna try and open hand slap him.
Okay.
Now
That'd
we're
be
talking.
a strength check without your proficiency.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, that's gonna miss, unfortunately. He kind of like just ducks under it, and then tries to punch you in the jaw.
When he goes to do that, I'm going to use Unsettling Visage. And he has disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my character turn into like my face turn into his face for a minute. What the fuck?
Okay.
But it was a punch, so
He hates himself, so he didn't miss.
it's 1 damage.
And I'm going to try and attempt to return the punch because this is what we belittle ourselves to.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Can you use Unsettling Visage every time or just once? Oh wait, any creature within 30 feet knows of your shape changing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I got it.
there's nobody. That's why I didn't use it earlier. When we were down here.
I got it, yeah. So then he kind of just turns and says, "What the fuck?" and redraws the sword and goes for a much more aggressive attack. Oh, I'm sorry, Bryce. I can't control this. Okay.
I hope it scars him.
I can literally change my fucking appearance. It doesn't matter if he scars me.
That's true.
It's scarring you emotionally.
22
Scarring me
points of
emotionally.
damage.
Jesus.
How much?
22. The crowd sees this overkill and is like, "Whoa!" You're almost immediately snapped back to consciousness, and that grievous wound that like barely nicked your neck is mostly healed up. And the I'm sorry. The guy just kind of like walks out.
All right.
You're kind of just left like laying on the ground. The crowd is cheering for someone. That's not you. Well, shit. It's midnight, so we'll fucking stop there.
Beautiful place to start. Yeah.
Have a good night, all. Adios.